how come it's so hard to let go of a toxic relationship, friendship, maybe even a family member? Well, I hope to help you answer some of those questions today. I'm Kesha Martin, licensed professional counselor with Venus Springs. And if you've already liked some of our videos and you've subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. If you haven't, do it now. We'd love to have you join our community. Don't forget to post questions in the comments section or on Twitter or Facebook. I'll do my best to answer questions there or in the next video. So, what keeps you stuck? Are you stuck? Have you decided that you're in a toxic situation and you want out and you just feel like you can't, you don't know what to do? Well, I'm here to give you some things to think about, to consider, to ask yourself that might help you take the next step. One of the reasons that people find themselves stuck in a toxic relationship is because they feel a strong sense of guilt or responsibility for the other person. The other person's feelings, the other person's happiness. So that could be one area that might be contributing to why you can't move forward. So guilt is a very strong feeling, and a lot of people don't like it. We don't like feeling guilty. I mean, that's the reason why it's there, is to alert us to pay attention to something that we need to change in ourselves. But if you're feeling guilty about the other person, that's something completely different. Because you are not responsible to make someone else happy. You are not responsible to be a person's everything. It is that person's responsibility to take care of themselves and to manage their own feelings. So if you find that you're staying out of guilt, it's probably not a good thing. Because what can happen is you can start to feel resentful, angry, and you know what happens then? It just escalates the toxicity of the relationship. So it's important for you to acknowledge that and say, okay, I'm not responsible for this. I am responsible for my choices, my actions, my behaviors. I accept my part or my role in how I handled situations, but it doesn't mean that I have to continue to subject myself to being mistreated or subject myself to these toxic interactions. Another reason why people oftentimes stay stuck is because they feel obligated. Maybe things started off great and you had a lot of great times and good connections, and this person was there for you and you were there for them. Somewhere along the line it became unhealthy, and you can hold on to those past things and feel, again, guilty if you try to take care of yourself and distance yourself because you feel like, well, they were there for me with this and this and this, and now I have to be there, and I have to be there and allow this and just ignore these behaviors. And that's not true. If someone is giving of their time or their energy or their gifts or money or whatever the case may be, it's supposed to be out of love, and it's because you care about the other person and you want to demonstrate your love to that other person. It's not supposed to be given with condition. And so if you feel like a sense of obligation to this person because of those things, I would encourage you to try to challenge that. Sometimes what can happen is that it's implied by the other person that you're obligated. But again, just remind yourself that that's not the truth. And think about your other relationships. And if you're fortunate enough to have a healthy frame of reference, think about it. Okay? How are your other friends and family around these kinds of things? Do you have that sense of obligation to them? Do they make you feel obligated? Do they make you feel like you have to tolerate abuse or mistreatment or criticism because they did something nice for you? Something else I've seen quite a bit of with people that get stuck is that they don't value themselves. They don't see their worth. They have a lot of things they need to work on, and they feel really bad about themselves, and they're down, and so they allow themselves to be mistreated. They might have some things they need to work on. They might have their flaws, and they don't accept themselves as is, where they're at on their journey, and so they feel on some level that they deserve toxic, unhealthy relationships, that they don't think that they deserve better. So you definitely have to work on your self-worth if you're finding yourself stuck. And sometimes what can happen is this particular situation or relationship can actually make you feel even worse about yourself. So giving yourself some distance, getting some space, spending time alone, or doing things can help you begin to repair some of that. Maybe you don't need to go no contact. Maybe you just need some distance and some boundaries. But maybe after some time, after you've already established that and this person's still kind of coming at you, then maybe you need to step up and take care of yourself. I hope this gives you some more information about what keeps people stuck. Obviously, I only touched on a few things. There are definitely a lot of other things out there. And I would love to hear your take on it. You know, have you been in a situation where you were in a toxic relationship with someone? What kept you stuck in it? Was it financial stuff? Was it that you were afraid to be alone? Was it that you felt obligated? What were your reasons for staying? I'd love to hear from you. Ask me questions, post in the comment section. I think that's all I have for today. So until next time, be well, be strong, and be love. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. Looking forward to our next video. Bye.